Alright. Just take a short little break there to stretch. Is there anyone available to hang out today? Damn, looks like there's no one. Oh, I can head to the church. Go see what's up with, Fumi. Oh, no, she's not here. Dang, there's nothing to do on rainy days, huh? Calling friends into the confessional will cause time to pass, but they'll be able to recover a forgotten skill. That's pretty cool. Alright, what to do then? Can I go do the Velvet Room thing? Or no, because it's raining. Let me sell all the stuff I got since I'm here. Damn, that's a lot. Is my guts high enough for this? No, I gotta be dauntless. Damn. I could study, but nah. Fuck it, let's take the burger challenge. That raises like all our stats, right? Or if the movie that's being shown is gonna raise our kindness, we should watch it. Just so we can get that up. Wait. Sure, let's watch it. Haven't been in the movies in a while. Let's get through this. I'm sure it's saying something very funny in Japanese. Damn, 3. Alright, we're gonna get it. Alright. Oh, she's there at night? Can I talk to her? I think I need more charm. Maybe she's Fumitoga, the one Yusuke mentioned. Fumi-chan? My overflowing charm seems to have reached her. I'm Fumitoga. Playing shogi by yourself? I'm doing some research, so experimenting with new tactics is best to do alone in a place like this. Well, I suppose that doesn't sound terribly plausible as someone who doesn't play. Don't mind me, please go ahead and pray. Hang on. I gotta get another persona. No, I can make Archangel. I'm just gonna do this real quick. And then I'll get the Star Persona. Gotta make room anyway. Let's get fucky. Alright, let's go see Fumi. Can you teach me Shogi?
私なんかじゃなくてもネット対局とか他にもあると思います。無理です。ごめんなさい。
I've become very assertive.
いきなりそんなこと。もしかして将棋お好きなんですか？
I admire you.
それはありがとうございます。1.20秒の早指し。それでよろしければ。
20 seconds per move. Fine with me.
参ります。その程度ですか。早急を滑る竜は我が手に落ちました。この盤上の戦争、どう生き残るつもりです。王手。どう見ても罪ですね。投了後。
Concede? Are we playing Magic or Shogi?
それすなわち、自らが潔く負けを認めること。あなたも騎士を志すのなら、肝に銘じておきなさい。ありがとうございました。それじゃあ今日はこれで。よかったらまたお手合わせ願いますか？あなたからは何か勝負師の気風を感じたんです。盤上の動きは素人丸出しなのに不思議です。
Sorry, I'm a beginner.
ごめんなさい。でもシナには条件があります。私の神秘研究の試験台になってもらいます。それでよろしければ。
Sounds good to me.
ありがとうございます。ではこの取引で指南いたしますので、新手にご協力を。
Made a deal with Fumi.
あれだけの犯罪行為を成功させるにはかなりの戦術が必要だと思うのよ。それも素人の朝知恵なんかじゃない。普段から戦術を扱う専門家クラス。心当たりあるのよね。
Fumi's is also one of the best ones. Like in terms of like buffs and stuff we get. Hey, look at that. Now we can swap out party members on our turn. Fucking Final Fantasy X style. It's great.
今日はここまでにしましょうか。
And she raises your knowledge. She's definitely top tier waifu.
今日はありがとうございました。
Well, I'd like to thank you once again for today. Before you head home, would you like to exchange IDs with me? There's no obligation, of course. Lucky me. Is that so? Well, in that case. Let's see, yes, it went through. Okay, maybe I did like the air fist pump. Fuck yeah. I'll let you know if I come up with any new strategies. And I got some curry. Here's this article making the rounds. Confessions of an M. Mishiba? Nah. Get our name out there.
やれやれ、よーし。おはようございます。
Oh, it's what's her fuck. As the rain stopped, it would be even nicer if the sky would clear though. No, I shouldn't. Dude's still not available. Jeez. For a limited time thing that's only available to November, he's not around a lot. Is there anything I need to do before I see Makoto? I don't think so. Let's go hang out with Makoto. I identified the student from the Red Light District. She's a third year, Aiko Takao? Takao. Thinking of speaking with her directly about this. Can you sit on it with me? Hey, I'm like the Fonz of Makoto. I'll sit on it. Thanks. It feels good to hear that from you. I will call her to the student council room. Aiko Takeo-san? You've been spending time in the Red Light District lately, haven't you? Both myself and Aku-kun have seen you there. Based on where you were heading, we assume you're working at a store called the After School Salon. How is it working there? What do you mean? It's just a normal cafe. They make me wear a costume and stuff, but that's it. Oh, and I don't have to do anything weird, if you know what I mean. It's all totally legal. So you're sure nothing strange is going on? Yep, the worst I get is some weird old guy gawking at me. I see. Beyond that, though, why are you working there? How's your financial situation? Fine? I mean, I can just ask my parents for cash whenever I want. Jeez, that's pretty chill. Wish I could do that. But they totally bug me about what I'm buying if I did that. That's why I work at the salon. I get some good spending money, plus the guys who come in there, like, mega pamper me. Mega pamper? It's nice having people treat you like you're special, you know? I'm sure a super honest student like you gets that all the time, though. Anyways, are you gonna tell on me? You even brought a witness today. Hold up, doesn't that mean you two were in Shinjuku together? What's up with that, Miss Perez? You got the wrong idea, lady. Right, it was nothing more than an errand I asked him to accompany me on. At any rate, I don't mind him. Don't mind him. As for you, I don't plan on telling anyone. Oh, I get it, so we're like protecting each other's secrets? Oh crap, and I just realized your boyfriend's that rumored criminal. You're a real badass, Miss Perez. Told you that's not how it is. I was just worried you were getting wrapped up in some shady business, so I asked him here for support. Yeah, whatever. By the way, I was wondering, is that a Buchimaru-kun pencil case? Huh? You know Buchimaru-kun? I had like tons of Buchi stuff back when I was a kid. What a blast from the past. Wait, why is it so beat up? Well, it was given to me when I was still in elementary school. I'd like to buy a new one, but they've stopped selling Buchimaru-kun merchandise. OMG. This is too hilarious. The student council president has an adorable pencil case. My image of you was done to like a complete 360 today. Because of a pencil case? I don't know. I'm just real surprised. You don't really look like the kind of person who'd be into that stuff. I mean, I always thought you were kind of like a robot, but I guess I just had to get to know you better. Hey, why don't we trade phone numbers? I really want to talk to you more about Buchimaru-kun and your boyfriend. Okay. Wait, he's not my boyfriend. And saved. Oh crap, it's this late already? I've got to get to work. Send you tons of pics of my Buchimaru-kun collection later, though. Bye bye. She was all over the place. Honestly, though, I'm in shock. She thought I was a robot. You can change. Beep boop. Yes, that's why you're helping me. God, I really wish I could say the thing. I mean, I guess I could, but I want to speed through these as fast as I can. I thought I'd change after the incident with Kanashiro, but perhaps it wasn't enough. That aside, it was almost inspiring to meet someone so distinct from myself. I'm going to try to look at things a little differently from now on. And, well, I think that will help me break out of my shell. Hope you're ready. I'm going to show you how useful an honor student can really be. Is that, like, kind of useful? Negotiation with a martial arts using shadow fails. You can try again. Whatever that means. I'll be interested to speak with Takao-san more. Now that I have her contact information, perhaps I can correct her misconceptions about you. And as always, I'll let you know if anything important happens.
またね。
Thank you for sitting in with me today. I got a message from Takao-san earlier, I mean. She turned out to be quite a fan of Buchimaru-kun. It was crazy to see a picture of her entire collection. She even has a bunch of Buchimaru-kun emoticons. Sounds like you two get along. Huh? Yeah, I guess you're right. I didn't expect to bond over something like this, though. I'm pretty shocked, to be honest. Though I'm still a little worried about that store she works at. I'll try a little harder to get through to her about it. I might come to you for more advice later. For now, I'll let you go. Talk to you later. Alright, let's have Kawakami do some laundry. I think we got a couple stuff.
よーし。
Alright, let's head to Shinjuku. Oh, Mishimo's hanging out here now? Should I start Chihaya or start Oya? Well, let's just do the Chihaya thing. Because it takes a while. And we've seen this before already. Gonna be honest, Oya's I don't really care for. Like the skill and stuff she gives us. Too Shikigami dressing too old. Hayori. Chai is a little more useful. I thought I was gonna be late. Customers were bickering in the convenience store this morning. A young woman wearing all brand clothing and an older man with gold accessories were arguing. Both were on their high horse, and even though they were dressed fancily, it felt nouveau rich. Speaking of, the Japanese words for high horse and nouveau rich both originated as shogi terms. A lot of people aren't familiar with shogi, but it's good to know a little bit about it. So Sanzoku-kun, have you seen this piece before? What do you think it says on the back of this piece? Hiragana character To. Gold.
その通り。
That's right, the lance and the silver general also have the kanji from gold on the back. By the way, it's said that the toe on the back of the pawn piece is a cursive form of gold. In shogi, you can choose to promote your pieces under certain conditions. If a knight crosses into enemy territory, for instance, they can promote becoming as mobile as a gold general. A weak piece, like a pawn, can become gold if you get it into the enemy's camp, hence Nouveau Rich. Wow, really? He's smart.
やるじゃねえか。
By the way, Nouveau Rich like to wear expensive clothes because of a desire to be acknowledged. Once humans fulfill the basic needs of clothing, food, and shelter, our next desire is recognition. That's why people try to make themselves seem bigger by flaunting their power through money. Making yourself seem bigger reminds me of a frilled lizard. I mean, I guess. Damn it. We gotta go to Faith Persona. Always gotta get these personas, man. What do I have on me that I don't really need? Trying to think of like who I won't hang out. I guess I can get rid of Izanagi. And just resummon him for when I go fight. Do the fights. Let me see if it'll give me an item. Oh wait, isn't there a... Don't I have a thing in... No, never mind, I haven't unlocked that. I'm thinking of something else, don't mind me. Wait, headband. Endurance plus 5. Sure. Go back to Persona 4, bitch. I don't need your ass anymore. So what was it, Faith? Phoenix? Oh wait, there's that thing I can make, right? Damn, I should have done that. I'm gonna do that, actually. Now that I got it, well, I'll wait. What's the point? Me doing it now? What, is just gonna get less boost than after I hang out with her? Go see Kasumi. Sorry, my phone has been acting up. Just randomly shut off. Looks like it's okay now. See it. Oh, but do you want to get some food in the second cafeteria first? I'll go ahead and grab some seats first. I'll be waiting for you in the cafeteria, senpai. Sorry I called you here so suddenly. Since our talk, I've been trying to think of things besides gymnastics that I'm really invested in. This is an environment I haven't seen before. I figured something out. It's this. Making bento? Yeah, I can cook. You really need to regulate your diet in gymnastics, so I've been making my own food a lot. And so, since I also wanted to thank you, I made you bento. This is actually my first time cooking for someone else besides my family. But I figured this would definitely help me get my confidence back. I made this specifically with your body type in mind and knowing how much you exercise. Do you want it? Looks delicious. And it's all yours. Chicken and eggs are here to help with the fatigue. There are some beans in there too, and it's all brown rice. Weight control is important for gymnasts. but we also need to make sure we've got energy and stamina too. So high protein, low fat is usually what we go for. We also need iron to maintain stamina and vitamin B for energy. Wait, I'm getting all focused on the gymnastics part again. Well, anyway. Damn. Is that all for you? Of course, I need every last grain of rice. Why do you look so skeptical, Sanzoku-senpai? I guess it might look like a lot, but this is actually a little less than my usual. Damn, girl. Don't worry, I've done the math on the calories. I'll burn this all off at practice. Come on, senpai, you'll be done before you know it. This is... It's familiar flavor, but it doesn't match the food. I keep trying different parts, but it all tastes like the same thing. Something very familiar. What? You okay? Your eyes are glazing over. It's definitely unique. You think so? I don't think it's that weird for an athlete. Heavy seasoning would probably be bad for you, so I went easy on it. Oh, that's why it tastes like nothing. Was it too light? Excuse me. Yeah, that's the flavor I was going for. I was trying to decide how to season these, and I figured everyone likes curry, right? So I decided to go for maximum curry flavor. Jesus. I'm sorry, were you not a fan of that flavor? Wait, maybe you prefer the super spicy ones? Is there a third option? I'm so sorry, I did this all wrong. I'll go get some kind of condiment to change the flavor. Once I fix it, I'm sure you'll enjoy it more. Should I get mayonnaise, soy sauce, maybe miso? Do you think Dr. Maruki will have some salt? Calm down. Oh, you're right, I should just buy something new you can eat right now. Let's just eat. But... Well, thank you, now we should really eat. Thank you for completely finishing your meal, Sanzoku-senpai. I'm sorry it didn't turn out perfectly. I came up with the idea of making bento, but I couldn't decide on the flavor. Either way, I'm really sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I thought it was so great when I presented it to you, and now... You try again. You're very kind, Sanzoku-senpai. Next time I'll ask you what you like before I try anything too crazy. I'll go buy the super spicy Megiddo sauce for next time. Oh jeez. I don't need that almighty sauce. It seems like you're always helping me find a way forward, senpai. If I didn't have you, I'd let my failures get to me and end up in some big pessimistic spiral again. Maybe this kind of confidence can help me figure out who I really am. Did you just confess something really emotionally scarring? Either way, I suppose all I can do is keep moving forward. Senpai, I hope we can keep helping each other improve. Look at that, we've already maxed her out. Almost already maxed her out. Okay, now that we've gotten all our nutrients, it's time for the next phase. I don't mean to be too demanding, but I'm going to train you even harder than before. Make sure you keep up. Stamina's increased. Oh yeah, she increases my HP. Yamauchi said he's gonna go drinking at the Monja restaurant. You'll go with me to help investigate undercover, right? I will actually progress Ryuji's thing. Jeez, everyone wants to hang out with me, but I want to do Ryuji's thing, so I don't know when it's gonna happen again. But I need to get another fucking persona. I guess I can get rid of Anzu. Whoops. Doesn't really make anything helpful.
やめる囚人を叩く改造の時間だ。
Oh, I get Gorilla.
スキル
That will actually be kind of useful.
私はこうさあ生まれ変わるのだ。
やめるのですか。ジュスティーナ、あなたの奇跡です。このペルソナを引き出すあなたの力です。もう終わりか。
Maybe I shouldn't go for the expensive ones. But whatever. I'll be going to Mementos eventually. And getting more money. Counting on you. Teacher's with him has shit on me too. Sorry, but I'm gonna stay holed up in the bathroom. Please. Just leave your phone on so I can hear what they're saying. Wow, you can really hold your liquor, Yamauchi. I've had some experience. Back in my college days, we'd run a yacht for the weekend and have massive parties. I must say, though, the sake's been tasting particularly sweet lately. No surprise there, things have been much calmer without Kamoshida. They both have the exact same voice. Those were some real dark times for Shujin, though, huh? But now that he's gone, you finally got the chance you deserve, Yamauchi. Don't flatter me. Ha ha. He had his strengths, sure, but because of him, our volleyball team will be forever scarred. The only real option now is to abandon it completely. There has to be a way to bring Shujin back into the limelight, though. That's where I come in. You mean with the track team, right? Students who went through so much hardship under Kamoshida rise again, with caring new advisor. It'll be the rebirth of the team that found themselves in the depths of despair. The public will love it. Despite my lack of track and field knowledge, I'll form a tight bond with my students. I'll be the protagonist of my very own tearjerker. It'll be like Haikyuu, but not. And, of course, all the praise for reviving them will go to me, their credible, loving advisor. I'll have to hire a great coach if I want to pull this off, though. So, you're gonna pretend to coach them while someone else does all the legwork? Amazing, Yamauchi. Such stunning achievements will look great when it comes to hand out bonuses. But I'm not gonna stop there either. I'll publish books, give motivational speeches. What about all the troublemakers on the team? I've heard about Nakaoka kid, especially bad. Nakaoka? Oh, you mean the one who asked them to bring the pre-Kamoshida coach back? Don't worry, I've already taken care of him. There's this other boy on the team, Tiki Ishii. Doesn't really excel in much of anything. Well, I said I would make him the new captain if he could get rid of that troublemaker Nakaoka. I might have mentioned something about how Nakaoka was working with Kamoshida too. Subtly, of course. And what ended up happening? Apparently Takeishi chased him away. The plan worked perfectly. And the best part is, not only are Takeishi's parents loaded, his mother's the president of the PTA. I see. He'd make a great pawn. Perhaps, but nothing like him could never captain a successful championship-winning team. He may have to have an unfortunate accident in practice one day, but until then he can show the others the value of obedience. You're incredible. Oh god, doing that voice for so long kinda hurt my throat. That effing asshole. If we don't do something quick, Yamauchi's gonna get rid of Takeishi too. God damn it. Let's talk to Takeishi. Yeah, this ain't our problem, it's the track teams. So they're just gonna have to decide on their own. You know, track ain't a team sport, at least sprinting it wasn't. You got teammates, sure, but you're really just looking out for your own time. Your own, yeah, for your whatever. That's why I never thought about asking people for help or trying to solve our problems together. But I can't ignore the stuff they're going through now. I mean, even though we had our own goals and shit, we were still running together. They suffered with me, gritted their teeth with me. Honestly, I think it was only because of them I was able to run it all. So I can't just go and turn my back on them now, you know? I know that ain't the coolest thing to say, but it's how I feel. I think you're pretty cool, bro. Huh? Bro. Thanks, man. Insta-kill. Countering weak shot, you may destroy it immediately. Nice. Anyways, I'm starving. Let's eat some monjo while we're here. So far, all I've seen of this place is the goddamn toilet. Good work today, man, and thanks for sticking around so late. God damn it, Yamauchi, that dick, just thinking about it pisses me off. At this rate, the track team's screwed. Yamauchi's just gonna take advantage of them. They also don't want to make a huge scene. I can't let myself mess up their chance to start the team again. Besides, I doubt those guys are gonna listen to anything I say. Never know until you try. That's true. Gotta have faith in them. Anyhow, at least we know the truth about him. We just gotta figure out our next move. Bastard Yamauchi munching on Monjo like he's got us all figured out. He won't get away with this. In any case, thanks again for your help today. You seriously saved me. Bye. Alright, finally progressed Ryuichi's thing again. Took long enough. It's so hot and humid. I wish the rainy season would end soon. By the way, June's almost over. We defeated Kanashiro, so we can rest easy for a while, I guess. So what do you want to do today? Maybe something like a trip to Mementos? I need a rest. I mean, breaks are important, but we have those requests on the message board, so don't forget to answer them. Yeah, I will. Jeez, when the fuck is he ever around? Alright, we're gonna hang out with Yusuke today. I need to get an Emperor Persona, don't I? For fuck's sake. I guess I'll get rid of Niki Mitama and just get it back later. God. I don't really care about that. I'm just gonna delete them. Check it, make sure. I don't already have like an Emperor Persona. I'm fucking it up.
Game.
Oh, it's just a lot of DLC. Alright, let's hang out with Yusuke. It's about my new piece, Desire. It was selected for the public exhibition. It's already on display there now. It's alright with you. We can go see it together. Thank you. This will actually be my first time going as well. I'll send you the location of the art museum now. Let us meet up and head there together. Oh yeah, we got a new spot. Ueno. Get cultured in art. I like that tagline. In addition to the exhibition aspect of the show, there is also an evaluation portion. I believe my piece truly stands out among the sea of art here. And yet nobody's come to see it. Perhaps they are so afraid of the truth held within that they dare not take a closer look. What's this supposed to be? There's a dark, almost sinister aura emanating from it. The title is Desire. I see no desire here. I understand now this area is for students. The artist likely decided to paint this on a whim. Indeed, there's neither elegance nor emotion in this piece. Come, dear, there are much more detailed paintings over there. There's no need to worry, I'm not bothered in the slightest. That was nothing more than the drivel of unrefined commoners. I need to pay any mind to them. As long as those who are in the know understand my work, I will be happy. This is, Look, a knowledgeable patron has arrived. I would like your opinion, sir. What are your thoughts on this piece? I can see quite clearly why it was accepted in the exhibition. The technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best. How dare you! Ah, are you the artist? The title is listed as Desire, but that idea is quite overused. Some may even call it stale. If you want to paint an abstract work with such an old theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? Take another look. Try to remove yourself from the artist's bias. These brushstrokes are splendid, given your age, but does this painting really tell you anything? It is empty, devoid of meaning. I suggest you take a more critical eye to your work in the future if you truly want to progress as an artist. My work is empty? Don't let it bother you. Indeed. But why? I put my heart and soul into this piece, captured the very essence of desire. It was supposed to lay bare the reality of the world. Perhaps he was right. It may be empty after all. These colors, these brushstrokes, they do not convey the true meaning of desire, only my conception of it. I haven't captured desire. Desire has captured me. How could I fool myself into believing otherwise? Yusuke, you're making a scene. It is as though I have been forsaken by the gods of art. This grave mistake shall be the end of me. Dude, stand up. You're embarrassing me. But what is going to happen to me now? Without art, what will remain of my being? Dude, this isn't like you. Everyone's staring. You're correct. Everyone is staring. Surrendering myself to fate after only one failure would be very much unlike me. Still, being criticized by someone with such a keen eye is truly painful. That is all the more reason I must break out of my slump. I must prove my ability to him. That's the spirit. I will start by painting. After that, I will paint, beyond which I shall paint even more. That is the only way I will learn to capture the essence of emotion. After all, you can only accomplish so much in using logic to analyze the contents of the heart. I hope you allow me to continue my skill card services as well. I have used them once, Yusuke. I probably should. Now then, let us head home. I wish to start anew. A slump, Aku, I apologize for causing a scene earlier. That one gentleman's critique made me fully realize what I've been lacking. Now my path is clear. I will simply keep on drawing. I'm going to have 10 pieces finished up by the end of today. That's the spirit. Ha, if anything, I should be doing more. I'll do anything to escape this slump. Through support, I was able to pick myself up rather quickly today. I hope this doesn't discourage you from joining me again. I will get past this. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. We'll meet again soon. Oh, Fumi wants to hang out. Crosswords. Then we'll hang out with the pretty shogi player. Let's see. A border between air masses? I wouldn't have gotten this either. When warm and cold air of equal force collide, its thaw, the border is called a stationary front. When one lasts from spring to summer, it's called a seasonal rain front. This rainy season is called Suyu in Japan, written with the Chinese characters for plum and rain, possibly due to how the rain constantly falls as the plums ripen. Neat. Alright, let's, he's making curry, so I need to save money, so I probably shouldn't call Kawakami. Let's hang out with Hifumi then. Remember our deal? You became my playing partner so that I can research my new moves. I'd like to begin by teaching you the basics of shogi. We're waiting at the church. Vanguard of my Togo kingdom, go forth to the front lines, trample upon them all. You think to protect yourself with that paltry defense? Useless. Awaken, dragon. Let your shadowy hellfire consume them all. Dark Inferno Rook. What are we playing, Yu-Gi-Oh? Can you hear them? The wailing of dying soldiers echoing throughout the battlefield. With an incompetent king, a soldier cannot show his true bravery. Time for you to suffer. Jeez, girl. What do you like when you play checkers? At last, everything is in place. My right hand trembles as I release my full power. I summon forth a forbidden move that shall bring your end. Ultimate Excalibur attack. Check. I did it again. It's an embarrassing habit I have during a match. I tend to get very aggressive. It's as if I assume the role of a queen of a kingdom. That's, interesting. It is. You're a strange one indeed. My father had me do image training exercises when I was younger to help me learn the rules. I gradually began to view the shogi board as if it were my own kingdom. I had fun coming up with stories and strategies for my subjects, however. I've heard that people make fun of me on the internet. People think I'm weird or that I'm an otaku or that I'm just crazy. I mean, I can't blame them. Certainly, I think I'm weird too. Yeah, don't worry about them. Positivity is a welcome relief. I may be able to learn from our matches more than I thought. More from our matches. That will do for today. Oh, there's something I wanted to mention. Do you read weekly magazines? Well, I'm doing a photo shoot for one. But you don't want to. You're quite perceptive. I thought you'd be surprised if you saw it on the newsstand, so I wanted to let you know beforehand. In all honesty, I'm very reluctant to do it. But if I can draw more attention to shogi, maybe the sport will become more popular. At least that's how I'm justifying it to myself. I have an interview scheduled for tonight as well, so let's end here for today. Oh, I got a seat. I'll read this one. Takanoko Street over in Harajuku. Learned about a new spot. Fashion capital. Skip breakfast. No, I'm hungry. Want something filling. Why don't we get tea? The dinner at Shibuya serves fruity. Fruity? It's a shitty name. Sounds delicious. I should have said water's fine. Yeah, I was about to say, I think that stuff raised your charm. Good morning, Akakun. What are you looking at? Let's get going. We're going to be late if we don't hurry. Open your textbooks. Today we'll be talking about the Three Kingdoms period. A variety of heroes battling for dominance, truly an epic time. You guys ever played those games? No? Well, charismatic rulers and warlords with the command of 1,000 men may have their own appeal. But personally, I think that the strategists who support them can't be ignored. Now then, Sanzoku. In the book, Zhuge Liang of Zhu, I said all of that wrong, is famous for his exploits during the Battle of Red Cliffs. He's also the inventor of the Baozi, a kind of round dumpling, but their original name was based on their appearance. What's the meaning of the original Chinese phrase that these dumplings' names come from? A barbarian's head. That is correct. Its original name, Monto, came from a phrase meaning a barbarian's head. At the time, one region's barbarians would use a person's head as an offering to soothe the deity of a flooding river. But Zhuge Liang made a Baozi in the shape of a head as a substitute. Yeah. Some of these names, they write them like they're not in English. These days you can find Baozi with the cute faces on them. If you think about their origin, it's not too off the mark. I want to see what Makoto would cook up. Oh, look at that. He's available when I don't have his fucking thing. Looks like he's like the only one available. Of fucking course he is. Back to the fucking Velvet Room. It's too many people. And I hang out with too many people and too many personas.
囚人
つけておこう。
I'm gonna get rid of Leanne. CD.
見るのですかあなたの奇跡です
Yeah, I was gonna get it back eventually, probably. So I'll spend it.
終わりですかなんだせいぜいあがけよ
Pretty sure it's not even gonna like advance because it's been a while.
いや、すごく熱いね。
Oh, it is gonna grow stronger. I just finished the counseling session. Now meet me in the nurse's office. I've been getting a lot of students coming in ever since I arrived here. To be honest, it's been kind of a relief. That whole mess with Kamoshida was the reason I was called here after all. They warned me a lot of students had been impacted. I knew there would be a lot of free-floating anxiety. And when I actually got to talk to everyone, I was pleasantly surprised. Most of the things on everyone's minds were college entrance exams, relationship problems, in other words, typical worries for high school students. Some did open up about deeper issues, but not the majority. Some students were still struggling with the scars from the incident, yes. But at the very least, I'm glad the ones who came to me have taken some steps towards recovery. So they have, huh? Well, that's not to say I've gotten a sense of every single student's emotional state. Either way, I hope my worries end up being groundless after all. I know I'm not the most reliable guy, but remember, you can always talk to me too if something's been bothering you. I am the counselor here, you know. If nothing else, I'm good at listening. Having said that, it's a little awkward that I have to ask for your help, but... Remember how I asked you to help me with my research? Of course. Definitely, like, I haven't been avoiding you for several months. I said you'd be helping with my research, but don't worry, it won't be anything too difficult or intensive. I just need you to listen to what I have to say and work through some questions with me.
あのね。
But let's see, maybe I should start at the beginning. I can tell you a little about what this research is for. What I'm studying now is pain felt in the mind, or perhaps more fancifully, the heart. Some specific examples include the pain of someone saying hurtful things to you or being separated from those you love. Maybe this would be clearer pain defined by abstracts like trauma or stress. Bodily, physical pain can be thought of as something necessary, an autonomic response to injury, illness, whatever. But what about pains felt within one's heart? That pain isn't born from any tangible problem in our bodies, that right? It's something strange and immaterial. I guess it goes to show there are still a lot of mysteries in our own hearts and minds.
僕はね。
And I want to learn more about those internal psychological plans. Pains. Now this is my question to you. When do you truly feel pain in your heart, Sansoku? When I get punched. So that's not just bodily harm for you, you feel an emotional impact as well? Fascinating. It can be rough, it doesn't feel good to struggle with pain in your heart.
例えば。
But with that in mind, how about the pain of a broken heart then? After all, that kind of pain is only born because we fall in love, right? You have any thoughts on this kind of pain? It's a seed for new loves. Huh, I never took you for a poet, but it's a wonderful sentiment, a very positive way of looking at it. Internal emotional pain can be difficult to deal with, though some way it's always coupled with other feelings. And I agree, of course, I think that's a fair assessment. Though personally speaking, I think if pain can be avoided, it should be, maybe, it shouldn't exist at all. Wounds of the heart are much harder to detect, and in a way, they're far more complex than physical injuries. That's why I'm doing this research, to save people who are suffering from internal pain to keep holding on to. You helped me realize that purpose again, thank you. Don't worry about it. Thanks to you, I think I'll be able to better articulate my thoughts today. Interesting. Chance to receive the effects of charge and concentrate at the start of battle. That's pretty dope, actually. I wonder what the actual chance of that is. Okay, I think that'll do for today. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Oh, you're mental trading. Oh, no, I didn't forget about your promise, of course. I'll teach you tricks for mental discipline, and you help me with my research, just like we decided, right? Now then, how about something like this today? SP increase. Forgot I did that.
じゃあまたね。
Okay, now we're ready to wrap things up. I gave you my number? You have time to talk right now? I'm taking a breather, just finished my last counseling session for the day, and I thought I'd thank you once again for your help earlier. Good work over there. Thanks. A lot of students came to talk today. Hopefully they got something out of it. But to be honest, it's pretty tough juggling this job and my research at the same time. Thanks again for agreeing to help me out. I might be looking to you for help more frequently from now on. It'd mean a lot if you could lend a hand. See you later. Tell me to wash my armor now? Alright, it's been a while since I've saved. Let's see, it looks like we got like one more week left too. It's called Kawakami.
おいそれでは伺います。
Alright, so we got more free time. Let's read, of course. Sure, let's upper kindness. Why not? Legendary female Pope, huh? Oh, Yusuke again. Let's chill with your boy. The occurrence of that public exhibition was quite frustrating. It seems I have not yet grasped what the heart is truly about. However, I've given it a great deal of thought since then. Something I would like to try drawing. Do you think you'll be able to assist me? I owe you one. After all, this would be quite difficult to do alone. Come to Inokashira Park. I will await you there. I'm sure this will be totally normal.
助かる。
Thank you for your assistance today. After all, it'd be impossible to sketch while rowing. I should bring a girl here. Girl? Does that mean you have a girlfriend? You should have mentioned sooner. I missed the opportunity for a truly wonderful subject. That aside, I must thank you for your help today. This is the ideal location for my next motif. Look at all the ducks, they're so cute. Don't get so excited, you'll fall off, you know. Perfect. This is it. My previous painting captured only one aspect of the heart, desire. As such, I was unable to arrive at a truly authentic representation. That is why we have come today. I shall paint a second aspect, the burning passion between man and woman. Fittingly, our theme today will be the wonders of love. You too will have an important role here. While I draw, ensure the boat remains as steady as possible amid these devilish ripples. Ah, this angle, incredible. That bashful side profile, those moist eyes, their overflowing passion is wholly evident. They are akin to Adam and Eve, yet in time, All lovers must come to know the pain of separation. Separation is the natural end of any such relationship, but even beyond that, love endures. Precisely, this is the truth of the human heart. It will make the most wonderful painting. It shall be adored by all who gaze upon it. It may even be given top prize in the next exhibition. Wait, now's not the time to be thinking of such trivial matters. Can you please remain still? What? Return to your prior angle. I must capture your profile. What the hell are you doing? Rejoice, for I shall preserve your beautiful love so that all coming generations may bask in its glory. Once I complete this painting, you will become a new legends in the art world, a modern Adam and Eve. Legends? Art? This dude's off his rocker. Come on, let's report him. Hold on a sec, are you drawing us? What? You're using us as models? A man and woman intimately swaying in a dinghy of dreams. The blush of their cheeks, the bashful looks. Yes, this is the love I was so emphatically searching for. Love? I guess you could call it that, but it's kind of weird. It's familial love. There's my sister. Oh shit. I told you that I didn't want to come here with you. The only ones who do this crap are stupid couples. But I've always dreamed of coming to Tokyo and riding a boat here. Though it was supposed to be with my boyfriend, not my brother. Familial? So that overflowing passion was just a figment of my imagination? Seems my bias has caused me to overlook the truth of the matter. I don't know, Yusuke, you seen some anime? Love comes in all forms, man, I'm just saying. Love is a broad, multifaceted beast. This only serves to prove how narrow my perspective can be. Romantic love and familial love, the two may be nigh indiscernible, depending on one's point of view. Perhaps the truth of the heart lies in the eye of the beholder. Aku, I feel as though I've learned something today. Art talk. The lone shadow fails. Wait, so only couples ride these things, right? That means those two. Shh, there are people from all walks of life here in the city. Oh, tell me more. What are you talking about? Ah, well, come. It is about time we return home. Please row us back to shore, Aku. Aku, thank you for your help today. I certainly come to realize my lack of experience. It would seem I understand nothing of love after all. Though I've progressed by one step, there's no doubt I'll face many difficulties moving forward. When will I fully understand the heart? Even if I ever do understand it, will I truly be able to draw it? Don't get discouraged, bro. We had that intimate moment in the boat. I believe in you. You're right, I have no intention whatsoever of giving up. I will do everything in my power to get past this. Anyhow, today was a significant use of fine, impressive oarsmanship from your end as well. I hope I can count on your help next time as well. For now, farewell. That fortune teller's prediction. Oh, yeah. We'll do that eventually. Oh, Kechi wants to hang out. In my job, fuck that. I'm in Kichijoji right now. If you got time, want to drop by for a bit?
Yeah.
As far as they're concerned, anyone in my company must meet their standards of intelligence and attractiveness. If not, well, they take it to social media, denouncing and harassing the people in question. Jeez. With the knowledge and charm that I have, I shouldn't be a problem. But you, I expect you'll pass muster easily. Jeez, Twitter's stepping it up. The cake here is fairly popular. I've been wanting to try it myself. Got a sweet tooth, huh? Well, I don't hate sweets, but I'm not exactly partial to them. Fads tend to be fairly similar, so I'm more curious about its popularity than its taste. Well, why don't we give it a try? It was delicious after all. I actually enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Hey, look, isn't that him? Oh, you mean the guy who's on TV these days? Who was he again? Wasn't his name Akechi-kun? You know, the next generation detective prince? Should we ask him for an autograph? Might be something worth bragging about. Uh-oh, looks like I've been spotted. Should have figured. She's just here for the cake, I'm guessing. I'm sure she doesn't mean any harm, but I don't want to cause any trouble for the store. Huh? Someone important here? Who is it? Is it a celebrity? Looks like I'm out of time. I wish I could have relaxed a little longer, though. We should go. You've done nothing wrong. Sorry, but I think it'd be best to leave. I'm only gonna cause problems if I stay. Shame I don't have glasses like you. Maybe I would have been able to get out of the situation. How about we find out? Hey, what are you? Just gave him my haircut. What the fuck is this yaoi bait scene right here? Oh, he's back. This time, I'll get his autograph for... Is that boy really Ketchikun? You know, now that I see him close, I'm not sure. Maybe you were seeing things? I don't remember the show too well, but I'm pretty sure he didn't look like that. Oh, if he was the real thing, I could have bragged about meeting him. I can't believe you actually did that. I suppose I'd better learn to watch what I say around you. I should have taken a picture. Are you familiar with the legal right of portrait? Or privacy, perhaps? Jeez. Still, there's no knowing how things may go unless you give it a try. I think I've learned a valuable lesson. Thank you. Justice. Looks like our coffee's gone cold. Why don't we order new ones? Hello, it's a shame our discussion was interrupted today. I was rather enjoying having a breather with you. Which certainly surprised me today. I can't believe we got out of that with such a basic trick. It was an interesting experience, but I definitely don't want to go through that ordeal ever again. I saw firsthand what happens when I'm too careless with my words around you. Wasn't it fun? You have a twisted concept of fun. Though if you dressed as me next time, I think I might agree. I could use a stunt double. Ha, no. You and I are terribly different in height. I'm sure my clothes would fit you. If we do this, it'll have to be carefully planned, of course. I'll be dictating everything, from hair to accessories. Nobody would notice the switch, I'm sure. We proved it today. Most people can't see beyond the superficial. Whoops, I have an early start tomorrow, so I'll have to excuse myself. See you soon. Yaoi bait. Let's go somewhere tomorrow. We've been busy lately, so I want to be able to relax on Sunday. Spawn later. Yeah, let's hang out with Kodo. So my class had a practice entrance exam, and my score was significantly lower than last time. I'm concerned. That's unlike you. I couldn't agree more. Truth is, recently I've started questioning the entire point of my education. What do I stand to gain from getting good grades and living up to the high expectations that my sister has set for me? I spoke to Aiko about this matter as well, but the answer hasn't become any clearer. Aiko? You don't remember Aiko Takao? We asked her about the job she has at the salon at Shinjuku. Oh yeah, I was there for that, I think. Anyway, we've been calling each other every so often since we exchanged contact information. Because of those calls, we've actually grown somewhat close. When I voiced my concerns to her, she asked me how I would benefit from going to a top university, but I couldn't come up with a good answer. As for Aiko, her grades are not the best, but she claims she doesn't even think about that stuff. Apparently, her parents can use their connections to find her a job. Wasn't that a little irresponsible? It's nice she can rely on her parents, but this is her life, not theirs. I guess it's just a different way of approaching things. Even at that, her vision of the future is still clearer than mine. Don't you have goals? I used to think doing what others expected of me was the best way forward. I was going to major in law just like my sister did, and after that I would simply have headed down whatever path society had made for me.
けど
Now she's saying it too. Society. Because society. Everything changed when I joined the Phantom Thieves. I've realized now that there are more important things in life than being a prim and proper honor student. Honestly, I would have looked down on Aiko's line of thinking in the past, but I know better now. She must have known I was talking about her. Lately, Aiko's been telling me whenever she buys makeup or finds a cute new outfit. That reminds me, she asked me the other day what a hand cream I use. I sent her a picture, and it's apparently the same brand they use in the nurse's office at school. Why do you use it? That stuff works wonders for dry skin, and it's great value too.
実はね
My father used to use it all the time. Did I ever tell you he was a police officer? He detested the corruption in our society and worked tirelessly to bring it to justice. But despite the rough exterior, he was extremely gentle deep down.
そういえば
When I was little, I told him I wanted to grow up to be a police officer just like he was. He was glad to hear me say that, but quick to point out that he didn't want me doing something so dangerous. I had completely forgotten about that dream, to be honest. That's an amazing goal,
そうね
I suppose. Either way, after everything that happened, I have no intention of working with the police. Besides, they're trying to stop the Phantom Thieves. What am I supposed to do? Arrest myself? Yeah, you could try. I think I need to re-examine what my goals for the future are, outside of just plain studying.
ありがとう
You know, it feels like I remembered something important today, thanks to you. I guess you could say my viewpoint has been broadened yet again. I mean, Aiko, I realized how narrow my viewpoint really was. I only just learned recently that a chemist is now called chemisol? What? I don't even know. I don't know one of those words. But now swears a cardigan. Why does the same thing have to have multiple names? I know, right? It fucking sucks. I guess in the end I'm just becoming more aware of how little I really know. So please help me keep fighting back against that ignorance.
またね
ああ、帰ったか。
さてと
Oh, something different. I have a request for you, but it's not for my speech. I was invited to dinner by Diamond Matsushita. I was told to invite you as well. Please let me know if you're free to attend. Thank you, I'll let him know. I'll be at the hotel in Shibuya, I'll send you the map. Kuromoto's been in and out of the hospital. I hear he's not going to run in the upcoming election. I see. He plans for his grandson, who's also in our party, to take his place. Unfortunately, this is all beyond me now. Yoshida. Hey, you have to keep eating. You're still growing, you know? I invited you along because I wanted to ask you something. What do you think about the Phantom Thieves? You've heard of them, right? They've become quite popular as of late. I'd like to hear your honest opinion. As a young man, are you for or against them? I don't really care. So you follow your own path without being influenced by public opinion, huh? What about you? However they manage to change hearts, I respect their belief in crushing evil and saving the weak. Isn't that similar to what you advocate? I can't deny that, but that's not why I support them. I bet they're a group of young people who have experienced cruelty and injustice. They bravely face the societal ills that plague our world without thinking of the consequences. Brave yet pitiful, I suppose. So the former Diet member who was disgraced by scandals is going to side with them, huh? Yes. Is this what you asked me here to speak to me about? No, the party has decided which candidates it will back in the various electoral zones. And? One of our main candidates will represent this area, according to the party's election strategy. You have no chance of winning. So you're saying that I should give up my campaign to become a Diet member? I won't beat around the bush. Drop out of the election to become my right-hand man. It won't be for naught. I'll put it in a motion to have you reinstated as a party member. And I'll perform an extensive investigation into your expense misappropriation accusations. Matsushita. You'd finally be able to clear your name. Think about it. I'll see you again soon, Mr. Secretary. He likely has an ulterior motive. If he felt hopeful, he wouldn't ask me not to run for the Diet. I expect he's trying to take advantage of me. That happens a lot in this world. What would you do at a time like this, Sanzoku? I declined. So you're telling me to take control of my destiny, hmm? You're very inspiring. Thank you for telling me your honest opinion. Don't worry, I won't stop giving speeches. Above all, I wish to continue speaking with you. You have such a fresh outlook on the world. Let's finish up for today. Sorry I made you tag along.
またよろしく頼むよ。
Sorry I made you tag along today. I'm sure you'll end up having to face something similar someday, so let me share my thoughts. When people come to you with these negotiations, you need to see what's really on the table. You see the offer as a risk or as an opportunity. You'll have your own major decisions to make in time. The most crucial thing is that you don't lose sight of who you are. I'll keep that in mind. Good, it's important to listen to what other people say, but you can't let them overpower your own voice. I let that happen, and look where it got me. I'm sorry, maybe I'm getting a little too worked up about this. Well then, good night. Hey, we got a seat. Let's finish this. Nice. We're empathetic. And we got everything to rank 3 at least, that's good.
Oh my god.
It's already July, huh? I hate the rainy season, but when it ends, it's just hot. The humidity is what kills me about Japanese summers. I miss the dry heat of California. Not to mention, July and August both have 31 days. Summer is long. Now then, Mr. Sanzoku. 2 people were responsible for July and August having 31 days. You know who those people were? Probably the 2 guys that names sound like it. Great, that's right. You may already know this, but the months of July and August are named after the Roman emperors Julius and Augustus. Augustus named a month after himself, just like Julius. However, he felt like he would be losing if his month was shorter than Julius's, so he added a day. It's a mystery why men are so stubborn and prideful over silly things like this. That's hilarious. His month's bigger than me. It's not the size of your month that matters. It's what the weather's like. Well, as far as you're all concerned, you're just lucky to get a long vacation, but before that you have exams. Next week on the 13th. Ugh. Better make sure you study. Fuck that. I'll do crossword puzzles. Crossword puzzles and play shogi. That's how I get smarter. Yusuke or the counselor? Let's go with the counselor. Since he's new. Thank you, I really do appreciate the help. How about we talk outside today? Meet up in the courtyard maybe. It's raining. Well, Sanzoku-kun, just found out how scary cats can be despite their cuteness. What are you talking about? Oh, it happened on my way to school this morning. I spotted a kitten that had gotten itself stuck up in a tree. I tried rescuing it since I felt bad for it, but I ended up with the clawing of a lifetime for the effort. I had no idea cats' claws were so sharp. Yeah, I know, right? Speaking from experience, it really does hurt a lot. But I was able to rescue the kitten, so it was all worthwhile. All I really have to do is make sure to put antibiotics on the scratches anyway. Well, let's move on and talk about a different kind of pain. We discussed this for a bit last time we talked, actually. Pain felt within one's heart. There are all sorts of ways to identify and diagnose physical injuries and illnesses, but when it comes to pains of the heart, we're working in unknown territory. There's so much we haven't learned yet. Treating trauma sure is difficult when it's invisible. If only we could somehow directly reduce emotional pain in a healthy way, like putting antibiotics on a scratch. Is that what you're researching? Oh, how astute of you. As a matter of fact, you're not too far off the mark. Unfortunate as it may be, we all know there's no topical medicine that can properly heal a heartache. Not only that, psychological issues are even more complex. Here, allow me to demonstrate. Sanzoku-kun, woe is me! My heart is in such pain, it's like I'm being pierced through the chest. I have such a torturous burning deep inside me. Sorry, that was a poor attempt at acting. Please don't look at me like that. Anyway, basically what I'm getting at is our own emotional pain is the only kind we can fully comprehend. That seems obvious, right? But it's absolutely vital to understand. A person's heart, their pain, cannot be seen. Even if they spent their whole lives expressing it to others, there's no way for them to truly grasp it. It's not like we can directly look at their hearts and remove the root causes of their pain. But for me to do any good in that area, I need to conduct further research into the heart. More specifically, I need to learn how the heart reacts to the world around it. That's the first stepping stone to a breakthrough in the field. Once that's been figured out, we'll not only comprehend psychological pains that were once unknowable, but we'll even be able to perform more effective treatment for those people who've wounded hearts. That's a grand plan. Nothing so grandiose. But hey, if we can get rid of people's pain, that'd be for the best, right? I'm no fan of pain myself. On the other hand, people have laughed off my idea as just a silly, pointless dream, but I can't say I blame them. But still, you take the time to listen to what I have to say, and you actually try to understand. Thanks to you, I can tell I'm actually getting somewhere with my theories. How can I phrase it? I guess I could say you're making this hazy, hard-to-grasp idea finally appear before me. You know, you could very well become a counselor yourself someday. Say, would you like to try being my assistant? Of course I'm on a shoestring budget, but I wouldn't be able to pay you. So, I won't be able to pay you. I'm not the free labor type. That's something I would say in real life. Oh, surprisingly eager. Maybe you really will become a skilled counselor in the future. Joking aside, I truly am grateful for your assistance. Thank you, Sanzoku. Rank 4. Let's put a pin in that for today, shall we? I hope you'll lend an ear again when you've got the time to spare. Now, I know you've been waiting for this, so let's get to the mental training. Sanzoku, do you have a moment? Today got pretty one-sided. I just ended up rambling again. This keeps happening. I should have asked this sooner, but is this leaving you with any mental fatigue? Is your schoolwork being affected? I'm completely fine. Really, thank goodness. I was worried not every guy wants a middle-aged weirdo rambling to them about a bunch of philosophical abstracts. You are right about that. I know it's asking a lot, but it'd be great if we could keep... What? The station? Sorry, I think the tourist needs help. I better go. Hold on, Shinjuku Station and you... Oh, you've got no money, huh? Kanashiro got rid of those photos, right? That's what he said. You think we can trust him? I doubt he'd lie if he really had a change of heart. Looks like we're all clear then? We can't be sure of that just yet. Do you mean he might not have had a change of heart? No, I'm relatively certain he did, but it's not the issue. Despite Kanashiro's change, his organization remains intact. I can only hope they don't abscond with the photographs. You mean like run off with it? I guess that is possible. After all, loss of the leader does not necessarily spell out the demise of the group. That is merely common knowledge. But the opposite sometimes holds true as well. Some groups that lack a strong guiding hand will simply crumble. This all depends on which way it goes. We'll be fine. All we can do now is pray the pieces fall in our favor. Hopefully Kanashiro's confession motivates the police to crack down on the Mafia. I would love nothing more than to see them defeated once and for all. That part will be up to Makoto's sis. That aside, we've done everything we can for the time being. All that remains now is to wait until the result becomes clear. Fumi wants to hang out. We ain't got no crosswords. I shouldn't call Kawakami for a while until I go to Mementos. I need money. I know, like, I have 100,000, but I need to save that for Chihaya if I start that again. We can play a match right now if you'd like. Head over immediately, and please come to the church. Thank you for shaking my hand. I'll never wash it. Huh? Please wash it. I can't believe that you're really here in the church. Oh, I'm sinning real hard right now. I read on the internet that you pray to God for victory. Is that true? No. Can I take a selfie with you and post it online? Sorry, I've been turning down all such requests. By the way, is it true that you're trying to become a professional shogi player? Well, nothing's been... I'll be cheering for you to qualify. You'll be the first woman to surpass the third Dan League. I really believe in you. Thank you very much.
こんばんは。
Oh, good evening. Men like that approach me all the time. At first I thought you were one of them. I really must apologize for being rude to you. It bothers me when people make such a big fuss over me, considering that the priest is doing me a great favor by letting me play here. See, he's my shogi friend, and he's very kind. He once told me that he wanted to become a professional player, and he doesn't laugh at my embarrassing habit when we play together. So, I did the photo shoot. I'm embarrassed just thinking about it. Did you see it? It was called the Venus of Shogi. Describes you perfectly. Nonsense. Please stop. Ever since I won the Female Shogi League, I've been getting a lot of attention. I just figured I could contribute to the shogi world. Besides, my mother seems to be very happy. Whenever I win, she rejoices as if it were her own victory. So I want to live up to the expectations she has for me. However, she's been a bit overzealous lately. She set up the interview and photo shoot, as if she wants to become the manager of a celebrity. Having a difficult time? Bit. But it's fine, because it's for my mother. Oh, sorry, I should be teaching you how to play instead of talking about my mother. Today I'll be showing you something very practical. It's a tactic for using the reserve pawns you've taken away from your opponent in a more effective way. Nevertheless, I apologize. You're such a good listener. I feel at ease speaking with you. Aside from the priest, you're actually the first person I've spoken to about my mother. Trust me. Chance to follow up. Have a backup member. Nice. So now I don't have to have him in the party. Now then, I will instruct you while we play. Are you ready? Got more knowledge.
ではまた。
This is Afumi. I appreciate you spending time with me today. I ended up feeling much better after sharing my concerns with you. But this hardly seems fair. How can I teach you properly when I'm this distressed? Bring it on. Oh, are you sure? You really are a strange individual, but thank you for the encouragement. If that is the case, I can only hope to repay you through my lessons. I mean, there's another way you can repay me, Afumi. You make for a refreshing opponent. Somehow, the more we exchange, the more I feel my world expanding. Teaching you is also a great learning experience for me, as it leads to a deeper understanding of myself. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you for our next match. Good morning, it's quite hot today. By the way, Kanashiro's deadline is this weekend, isn't it? Exchange of Heart draws near. The fan of these will be even more renowned than before when this goes public. It's gonna get busy. This is true. With the added attention, we may receive more requests on that message board. I think we should take care of all the cases we have now while we still have the chance. Yeah, we'll do it later. Let's see if we can progress for Yuji. Yeah. It's not gonna deepen yet. Let's hang out with Makoto instead. Something I'd like to speak to you about regarding Aiko. It's more of a request than anything. If you don't have any plans, could you come see me? Oh wait, hang on actually. I forgot. We gotta return the book.
何か用ですか？ありがとう。何か用ですか？
Hey, it's available.
どうぞ。
You gotta read that book ASAP. Oh hey, it goes right here.
あのね
Thank goodness. I have a small favor to ask you. Let's get a drink before we talk.
実はね
Apparently Aiko started dating a host from a club near her work. I guess he hit on her one day after her shift, and that was that. Since then, he's the only thing she'll talk about. She even sent me a picture of their date at Destinyland. He sounds suspicious. You think so as well? For now, it seems he hasn't forced her to spend any money at his club. But even I'm still nervous. Beyond that, he calls her his princess and constantly tells her how special she is. It makes me sick to my stomach. Jeez. But Aiko refuses to listen to me. She said the idea that all hosts are bad people is outdated. She even said she was shocked to be getting advice from someone who would totally flunk a test about love. Tests about love aren't a thing, though, and even if they were, I most certainly wouldn't flunk them. Sorry about that. I'm probably just being biased towards him. I mean, I don't have any proof that he's untrustworthy. That's why I want to meet him and find out for myself what kind of person he really is. And if it's not too much to ask, I'd like you to accompany me on this excursion as well. This time, you'll have to play the role of my boyfriend. I got this. I've been preparing my whole life, Makoto. You're so reliable. I think if I have a boyfriend, Aiko might be more inclined to listen to me. To tell you the truth, I actually already made plans with her and her boyfriend for a double date. Sorry. But it's just going to be at a diner. Nothing particularly fancy, I promise. Thank you, you were a tremendous help. I'm so glad you agreed to this. I don't know who else I'd have asked if I had said no. If you had said no. Aiko, I hope she's not getting herself wrapped up in anything dangerous. But just in case, I'll try looking for some info on that host.
それじゃ
Okay, if I remember correctly, we won't be hanging out with Makoto for a long time. At least for quite a while. Sorry, I had to ask something so unreasonable. I appreciate you going along with it, though. Do you think Aiko's really okay? I hope I'm just being paranoid about our boyfriend. Turns out he really is toying with Aiko. What should we do? Fist of justice! Reach out to the truth. You're right, we're friends now, so I'm sure she'll understand if I can just have an honest talk with her. I keep thinking in circles here. I need to stop dwelling on the negative. Let's see who this host is behind the smile. I'll call you again later. Oh. No one's hit me up. No plans today. I guess we'll go to Shinjuku. Oh yeah, I forgot Mishima hangs out here now. You want to purchase a Holy Stone Hall for just 100,000 yen, you can change your fate. That much, you better not only change your fate, but also give you incredible luck. I'll buy one. Here you go. Jeez. This is a smart thing to do, considering this is the only way to avoid misfortune. It's already charged with the happiness aura, so you'll feel the effects right away. Happiness aura? Don't forget to recharge it with moonlight every 3 days. Please stop by again and let me know how your fate changed. Goodbye. I should head home. Oh, you're home. I was just about to close up shop, but I forgot to turn the stove off. Guess you start forgetting things more the older you get. Last time we went to that fortune teller, the chief won the lottery. I wonder what kind of luck we'll have this time around. It should be awesome, right? I mean, we paid 100,000 yen for this holy... Ow, what the heck? Hey, can't you get this thing a little cleaner? Can't be comfortable with all this gravel at the bottom of the... Wait, Aku, I have a bad feeling about this. Hey, do you mind looking over the shop while I... The stone shattered. It's gotten into you. Huh? This tastes salty. Hey, the holy stone's just salt. Aku, what's going on? I'm just a bit salty. You're salty? That reminds me, I was just about to head out and grab some salt for the shop. I'll be back in a bit. I think this is technically rock salt. I've seen the chief grinding some up before. Wait, in that case, maybe the holy stone is supposed to help you get better at cooking? Fortune teller tricked us. What? You're saying she scammed us out of 100,000 yen? We could have bought loads of fatty tuna with that money. So that holy stone was really just a phony stone in the end. That fortune teller's name was Shihaya, right? She clearly has some kind of mystical power, but this is just unacceptable. We need to go complain to her. I went to the manager of fortunes. We're gonna go full Karen on our ass. Let me speak to the manager of tarot readings. I guess that would be Igor. Oh, free class. We're gonna read that speed reading book, man. It's gonna make our life much easier. We get double the speed. Wish I could do that in real life. Read a book to let me read books faster. Is Yusuke available? King's out here, right? I actually completely forget. I guess not available. I think there's something I should do. I always feel like I'm forgetting to do something. I actually want to hang out with Ryuji. Let's go get some ramen. Ramen with the bro. Ramen with the boys. The hell? The line's even longer than last time. They put an ad out or something? We're gonna look like we're just going for the new fad, but my stomach's already in ramen mode. Come on, let's get in line. Ah, super freaking good, down to the last drop. This stuff's worth eating no matter what weight. No matter the weight. Ain't you totally falling for the soy sauce flavor too? I'm in love. Right? Tokyo guys are all over this stuff. You're one of us now. Anyways, thanks for asking me here today. I'm all cheered up now because of you. Come on, let's get going. There's tons of people waiting for our seats. Looks like they're giving out presents. Here, you can have mine. Ramen bowl. Not crazy enough about ramen to be showing that off in my room. Ah, yeah. I actually kind of want some ramen right now. Want some anything, I'm kind of hungry. No crosswords. Let's decorate. The Kawakami is available today. My grammar's perfect, but my health's not. That's my situation. Would you like to support Becky? I waited a while for responding, but she hasn't replied. I wonder why. She was the one who invited me. She might be working as a maid. Let's call her from LeBlanc later. Kawakami didn't reply. Try calling her directly. This is the head nurse at Ioma Hospital speaking on behalf of Kawakami-san. Kawakami-san actually collapsed and she's been admitted to her hospital. Do you know her hospital's address? Her room number is... This is good. Let's head over there right away. I'm just a little overworked, so no need to make a big deal about it. But thanks for coming all this way to visit me. How can I collapse at a time like this? I really need to make some money. How am I going to make today's payment? There you are. What's going on, Kawakami? I called the school, but no one answered. Takase-san? You contacted the school? Well, you weren't answering your phone. And when I thought you finally answered, it was a nurse who told us you were here. It's really an inconvenience for us when you miss a payment, you know. Now, it's not like she wanted to collapse. But our credit card payment is coming up soon, so we'll need you to transfer the money. I'm sorry. These are Takase-kun's guardians, the ones I mentioned the other day. They took care of him. Who's this? He's one of my students. He came to visit me. Messing around with another student, huh? You never learn, do you? And after all you did to him. I'm sorry. So, when are you going to transfer the money? I should be able to send it out tomorrow. Don't pay them. Sanzoku? Stay out of this. Don't act so tough, kid. Our precious adopted son Takai died because of this woman. Honestly, she should have been fired. Fuck you. And yet she still doesn't know her place, and she still continues to teach. We're gonna need you to show some remorse for what you did to him. In a material and undeniable way. I understand. I'll pay you. So, it's not like we're trying to extort you. That's exactly what you're doing. But he wasn't that convinced Takai to start studying when he needed to be working. Schoolwork on top of his part-time jobs overwhelmed him, which led him to that accident. Poor Takai, it's almost like he was murdered. So you no longer feel regret? In that case, perhaps we should sue the Board of Education. Or should we have a chat with your school? Either way, your days as a teacher would be over. Well, we're looking forward to receiving your payment. Jeez, what a couple of dicks. I have to figure out a way to make more money. I guess transferring to our sister company is the only way. Think this through more. I can't believe I'm getting scolded by my student. Why? Why are you so interested in helping me? I'm not worth it. You know what? I'm gonna stop worrying about it. The money, I'll pay it. I'll do everything your master tells me to. Meow. I'm so tired. All I really want is a way to apologize to Takase-kun. So if his guardians demand money, then I just have to pay them. Just rest for now. Sorry, I'm not quite back 100% yet, so my thoughts are all over the place. I'm gonna get some rest. I appreciate you coming to visit me today. It made me really happy. See what I mean? Kawakami's story is just fucking... It's one of the better ones. One of the really good ones. I'll be released first thing tomorrow morning, so don't worry. The IVs here really work well. Visiting hours are over. Set that up just in case she's like teaching a class tomorrow. Good morning. It's hot again today. Kanashiro's deadline is drawing near. We did all we could. I hope we can avoid problems now. We're fine. As expected from someone who's been through this 3 times already. If you say so, then yeah, I'm sure it'll go well. Oh yeah, today is Tanabata, the Star Festival. Not like that means I'll put up bamboo decorations and write my wish on a piece of paper, though. I'm not feeling it this year. Oh, but there's traditional food associated with Tanabata, just like chocolate for Valentine's Day. Alright, Takamaki-san. Tell me, what is traditional Tanabata food? I'll give you a hint. It's based on a certain motif in Tanabata's myth. Huh? Oh, yeah, I mean... Hey, Lady Nana's obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out. Traditional food? Sorry, how can you help me out? So Tanabata is about gods crossing a starry sky to reunite once every year. Might have something to do with... Pomegranates? What? The Milky Way. Oh yeah, they gotta cross the Milky Way to get to each other. So traditional food is something inspired by the Milky Way. Somen noodles. Yeah, I can see that. The Milky Way is like a long white bundle of them, right? I knew that. The traditional food of Tanabata's gotta be somen noodles. That's right. The traditional food for Tanabata is somen noodles. Originally in China, they ate a baked good that we call sakube in Japanese to appease demons. Over time, that pronunciation went from sakube to sakumen to somen, a wholly different food. Going with the theme of calming demons, somen in Tanabata is sometimes called demon guts. That's cool. Go restore your strength to some seasonal food and get ready for your exams. more suave. Oh, Kasumi. Said by my favorite ass today. It's not really a gymnastics thing, but would you mind coming with me to a shopping trip? Go see her. Kasumi isn't responding. Thank you. Resend, thank you. Sorry. My phone always seems to be acting up. I think I'm good now, so about the place. It's in Kichijoji. You know it? I'll send you the location of the shop. I'll be waiting. Oh, I forgot to return the speed reading book. I'll do that next time.
先輩
Sorry for dragging you out here. I need to get a pair of glasses. I've been wanting to come here for a while, but I never had the chance to drop by. You're looking to buy? Yeah, I want to get my dad a present. You seem like a real glasses buff, so I wanted to get your advice. I mean, I wear glasses. Could you draw on a couple pairs for me? I'd like to get some visual reference.
ありがとうございます
Let's see. How about this pair?
いいと思います
Those fucking the Persona 4 glasses? Is that used? They look cool. They look pretty similar. Wow, those really work for you. You look so cool. What do you think? Pretty modern look. I look so aloof. I know, it's so fashionable, and it's good that it helped your vision too. This could be a good one. Do they suit your dad though? Right, maybe a little too hip for my dad. But your input's been really helpful so far. Would you mind poking around with me for a bit longer? Let's keep going. Well, someone's enthusiastic. You're enjoying this too, huh? Let's keep going. Time for some high-speed glasses modeling. Wow, you look like a salesman, but it doesn't feel right somehow. You definitely leave an impression. Heck, people might remember the glasses and nothing else about you. You're like a star right out of Hollywood, but if my dad wore them, he might look like a little shady. The fucking Teddy glasses? Why are those even here? I kind of want a pair. Sorry, I can't decide. A lot of them are good, but none of them have really clinched it for me yet. Trust your instincts. Don't think, feel. Let's keep these Persona 4 references going. You know, you're right. I'm the one who has to make this call. I'm just going off a gut feeling, but I'll pick this pair. I don't know how to describe it. It just seems perfect for my dad somehow. Good choice.
決まりですね
Yes, I think I can be confident in this one. In fact, I know he'll like it.
ありがとうございました
I ended up with a great present, all thanks to you, Sanzoku-senpai. I expect compensation. Of course, it's part of our deal, right? We should go trade at, you know, Kashira Park after this. I meant money.
その
Pay me. If I'm being honest, trying to pick out glasses was really setting off my anxiety. All I could think of was what had happened if I couldn't choose, or if I could choose wrong. I mean, I already failed in gymnastics and my cooking turned out bad too. After cracking under pressure so many times, I kind of figured it'd just ruin everything again. The more I thought about it, the more empty I felt, like I wasn't even me anymore. Everyone deals with that. So even you know how that feels, Sanzoku-senpai. It's not just me. I think I'm starting to understand what my coach was telling me. It's easy to say you're in a slump and write yourself off, but maybe finding out who I really am is also about finding new depths to myself. It does make me feel a little down, but at the same time I feel like I'm closer to getting confidence back. And having your support makes me even more determined to make that happen. We'll work at it together. This is strange, I don't know if I should be feeling like this. I want to give my best performance, but it's like I'd be doing it for you as much as for myself. Or something like that. I'm still working on myself, but I hope we can keep helping each other too. Allows you to ambush from a distance by attacking the grappling hook. Cool. Like Spider-Man. Using your grappling hook, you'll... Look at that, it's this fucking Spider-Man move. When you start a battle with your chains hook, the enemies will begin the fight inflicted with dizzy, confuse, or fear. They get status ailments too? Holy shit. Now once you get to trading. Jesus. That's a little too ridiculous, I think.
お先に失礼します
Hello, Sanzoku-senpai. Are you able to talk right now? So I already gave my dad the glasses we picked out today, and it suits him even better than I imagined. He was so happy with them. You should be more confident. I know, you're right, but I do feel more confident in myself thanks to you. I even feel like my gymnastics are going to go better now after talking to you. I'm sick of wasting my time worrying. Whenever I'm up against, I'm just going to give it my best shot. But actions always speak louder than words, right? I'll prove I'm not an all talk. Okay, I'd better go. I hope we can talk again later. Alright, I should save. It's been a while. Crosswords. Medicine of varying legality. We were just dealing with these. Fucking narcs. This term applies to any medicine that dulls the senses, but is more often used as a generic term for both legal and illegal drugs being misused. Morphine, a common narcotic used as a painkiller in many medical facilities, is named after Morpheus, the Greek god of sleep. But it was later found out it was named after the character in Sandman. Alright. Looks like we're heading to Shinjuku. Talk to Chihaya. Fucking scan me. Then we should probably hang out with Mishima. Eavesdrop. How are you healing? I'm fine. It's my fault anyway. Yuya said so. He says he doesn't want to hit me, but I just make him so mad. I suggest you break up with him. Things are only going to get worse at this rate. But I'm the only person that cares about him. If I leave, how will he survive? Please, is there any other way? Let's ask the tarot. Oh, divine power, shed light upon her fate. Yes, I've seen everything. I can sense a dark presence within your boyfriend. His heart seems to be possessed by a demon. This demon may hide itself away at times, but when it strikes, it will bring it with it great misery. What kind of misery? You will be hospitalized for severe injuries suffered in a domestic abuse incident, and he will be arrested. What? Hospitalized? Arrested? I knew I shouldn't have let Yuya throw my holy stone away. He said I shouldn't be wasting my money on some dumb rock, that I should be giving it to him instead. This is my punishment for letting him do that, right? Please let me buy another one from you. What? You want another? My next stone will need to be even bigger. I'm a little low on cash at the moment, but you said I can pay it up to 36 installments, right? Jeez. This is a subscription? Truthfully, I feel breaking up with him would be the best. I can't abandon Yuya. She really thinks her boyfriend will stop being abusive as long as she has a holy stone? There's no way that can be true, right? It's just rock salt. Right, it would make our jobs way easier if you could really change someone's heart with a holy stone. It's clear that Chihaya has some fortune-telling skills. That stone isn't going to do anything. Hey Aki, why don't we change that Yuya guy's heart ourselves? I mean, he's hurting this woman here, right? This is a perfect chance for the Phantom Thieves to save her. Meowing? Hey! Were you dropping on us? That's not invasion of privacy, you know. That stone won't help her. That's not true. See, some fates in this world are simply inescapable. The demon within your boyfriend's heart cannot be exercised by normal human methodologies. Fate is absolute. Although, I guess you might be able to control the demon's temper if you bought another holy stone. I'm not entirely sure who you are, but do you know of any other way I can approach this problem? Full name. Mine? Oh, you're talking about Yuya, aren't you? His full name is Yuya Uchimaru Mora. Why do you want to know? What are you planning on doing? Yes, what do you expect to change with that meager information? I'm gonna change fate. What? You honestly believe you can do something? I trust you. Yeah, really? Just some random guy? Feels like he's telling the truth. Besides, Yuya has all my money. He's going to pay me back someday. But for now, I would rather put my trust in this one boy than in 36 payments for a holy stone. What? You, what do you think you're doing? If Keep making false accusations like that, the divine power will rain punishment down upon you. You look so pleased with yourself. I've seen everything, a vision of you groveling on the ground. Fate cannot be changed, and I will prove that fact to you. If that woman stays with her abusive boyfriend, she will meet a horrible injury within a year's time. Now, if you honestly believe you can change your destiny, go ahead and try. Once you realize the error in your thinking, come back and let a true expert handle things. I will save her with Holy Stone. Well then, are we done here? I'm way too busy for this. Hey, we got a seat. Let's see. So we got 2 about knowledge, charm, and efficiency. Guess we'll read about Medjed. I'm sure it won't be relevant later. Rid of Medjed.
どうだ？
Look at me speed reading. Finished reading Medjed Menace. They were like gentlemen thieves targeting evil corporations, but now they're just glory-seeking hackers. Sort of like as Fan of Thieves in that nobody knows exactly who they are. Sure you gain some knowledge from it though. Yeah, I'll go to Mementos one day. I'm gonna return the speed reading book first. I don't know why I keep going out like this all the time. Every fucking time.
何か用ですか？ありがとうございます。何か用ですか？
Alright. Read everything here. I legit forget where Yusuke hangs out. I think it's in the underground walkway. He'd show up though if he was here. Whatever. Is there another thing I wanted to do? I'm already forgetting. Alright, let's hang out with Counselor Kun. Meet you in the nurse's office.
さて
Well, today's just going to be another back and forth as usual. Or will it? Today's your lucky day. Please take a look at what's on this table. I've been making you listen to all this tough stuff about traumas, pain, and grief lately, so I found these cookies in an underground mall. Now we can have a little break. They're kind of fancy cookies, too. I thought I'd get a surprise for you since you've been kind enough to indulge me all this time. Go ahead, enjoy. Looks great. I won't say no to some cookies. Go on, don't be shy. I've got enough for seconds, too. Oh, I know. As long as we're talking about cookies, they actually reminded me about the psychological experiment. Scientists prepared 2 containers and put the same kind of cookies in both of them. In one container they put only 1 cookie, but the other one was filled with cookies, 10 of them. So then they had their subjects try cookies from each container and asked how their taste compared. Which container's cookies were unmarked as tasting better? Any guesses? The 1 cookie container. Correct, easy to guess, huh? There's something called the law of scarcity. It's about what you'd imagine from the name. People are drawn to things that are more scarce. You can see this law in action just by observing how excited people get over limited edition merchandise. Let me tell you, man, collector's edition on games, I'm all for that shit. You know, you're right! I know, right? Don't you think it's really fascinating? In becoming aware of scarcity, we trigger our own desires and cause change in our cognition. Not only that, the effect spreads to our senses and creates a subjective, observable difference in our reality. Basically, your perceptions can be changed by your cognition or preconceptions. It's all below the conscious level, but it's really incredible. Incidentally, now that you've heard that story, how do you feel about that idea that your unconscious desires may have changed the taste of the cookie? Hey, as long as it tastes good. That's definitely not the usual response, but it's one I can understand. It probably sounds like an exaggeration, but something about that seems so beautiful to me. Maybe the human heart can falter or be unreliable sometimes, but if this experiment proves anything, it's that even a simple preconception can be enough to bring someone more joy.
例えば
For example, take that story I just told you. What if you'd eaten that one cookie and it had been the best cookie of your life? Say, I never revealed the trick behind it. The cookie would have remained more delicious than usual. It would have been a subjective truth of your reality. I guess so. Right? I'm glad to hear you say that. Basically, what I wanted to say was, if this idea of preconception could be studied further and actually applied to treating people, I feel like it could help a lot of people, maybe even more than I could help through counseling. Then again, it relies so heavily on perspective, some people might call it a lie, or see it as running from problems. Still, even if that's true, I still believe that method could save a lot of people. Oh yikes, I'm so sorry. We wound up getting into an academic conversation after all. I really need to watch myself. Whenever I'm talking to you, somehow I always end up going back to my research. I truly am grateful for everything you've done, not just because I can get your opinion on these things either. It's more like, it's as if I'm talking to an old friend. Ah, but maybe that's too personal. After all, this is all for the sake of our deal, right? So we say anyway. Chance to restore Joker's SP when it's low. That's pretty cool. Like, when would that trigger? After a battle? Now then, I better show you another way to mentally train yourself. What I'm going to teach you today is... Donut worry. Is that what that said? There's not a donut shop that exists with that name. There needs to be. Oh, this is Maruki. Sorry about earlier. It was supposed to be a chance for us to relax, but it ended up being another big academic discussion. It was thought-provoking. Really? Wow, I'm so happy to hear that. I've always been like this. I get so hyper-focused on my research I don't notice anything else. Back when I was a student, people kept warning me about that. Oops, there I go rambling again. Sorry. Alright, see you again soon. The deadline's tomorrow. We're gonna be okay. The pictures are gone. He has no avenue to threaten us anymore. That is, if we're able to trust what Kanashiro said. Don't say such scary stuff. We can't relax just yet. He may still end up released from police custody. For real? That is, unless they have decisive evidence like a confession. It'll be fine. True, there does seem to be some movement. Sis actually sent me a message saying she won't be home tonight. There's a chance that the police have found their breakthrough. Ooh, does that mean it happened? The timing's perfect. I guess let's just hope for the best. I'm gonna stay up all night watching the news to find out. Alright, well, all that said, I'm gonna save the game and end it for tonight, and then we'll continue on with the story, Cutscene City, next time.